Language is fluid. It bends and yields. It weaves its way around complex emotions and ties us together. But sometimes, the string that is language is not long enough, and gaps grow between us like ripped seams. The following piece is intended to sew us back together. It is inspired by the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, an online dictionary filled with imaginary words coined by random people from all over the world. Technically, these words do not exist, yet you will find that the feelings they describe are in fact very real. Opia, the ambiguous intensity of looking someone in the eye. So much can be said in a glance. The eye is a doorway through which the world pours in and a world spills out. For a few seconds, you feel so close you think you are actually touching. But eye contact isn't real contact at all. It's a glance, a near miss. You only feel it as it slips past you. Sonder, the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own, each with ambitions, friends, routines, and worries, an epic story that continues invisibly around you. You might appear in it and never even know it. You might be an extra sipping coffee in the background, a blur of traffic passing on the highway, a lighted window at dusk. Lockism, the desire to be struck by disaster, to survive a plane crash, to lose everything in a fire, to plunge over a waterfall, to put a kink in the smooth arc of your life, to silently root for the storm, hoping that it will sweep you away and leave only the rain. Onism, the frustration of being stuck in one body that inhabits only one place at a time. It's like standing in front of the departure screen at an airport, watching the flickering names of wonderfully strange places you know you'll never see, all the while being reminded by the flashing arrow that points, "You are here." Atomania, the sense that the future is arriving ahead of schedule, as if the years with fantastical names like 2020 are bursting from their hypothetical cages and into the present moment, like fireworks you weren't quite ready for. Mapioponzia, the disappointment of being unable to fly, unable to stretch out your arms and vault into the air. Flashover, the moment a conversation becomes alive and filled with energy, candid trust, honest laughter, the moment a friendship begins. Canopsia, the eerie, forlorn atmosphere of a place that is usually bustling with people, but is now abandoned and quiet. A school hallway in the evening, an unlit office on a weekend, an empty stage. Zielschmerz, the exhilarating dread of finally pursuing a lifelong dream. It requires you to put your true abilities out into the world, no longer protected inside the terrarium of hopes and delusions that you created in childhood. Now you must try. Silience, the kind of unnoticed excellence that carries on around you every day, unremarked. The hidden talents of friends, the fleeting solos of subway buskers, the unseen portfolios of aspiring artists. They would be renowned as masterpieces if only they'd been appraised by the cartel of popular taste. We assume that brilliance is a rare and precious quality. We accidentally overlooked buried jewels that may not be flawless, but are still somehow perfect. Language is fluid. It bends and yields. Technically speaking, none of these words are real, yet the emotions they describe are vivid and truthful. We should remind ourselves that all words were once made up, that our dictionaries are filled with words that at one point did not exist. We are better off in looking at language and each other and the world with an openness for possibility, not stuck in the rut of what is, but imagining all the words, emotions, and futures that could be if we let them.